beautiful ladies. First, thank you for coming. Obviously, I love both of you, and I'm so happy to share this space with you. And from each of you, I just want to ask, what was your biggest takeaway from the day?
It's a great question because there were so many.
Where do we start?
Yeah. I think one of the biggest takeaways for me is to start to look at my business as like an energy and something that I treat as a part of my life, and that isn't like I'm not embodied, like I'm not like it is something that has to fit into my life. And to have, if I'm not having fun, then it's not going to work. You know, like if I'm not in my joy, if I'm not in my divine feminine, if I'm not in my desire of what I want to be even doing, like to think about all of that and to put that in perspective was like the most profound change for me, I feel like.
Not selling yourself short, not settling for less, like follow your heart's desires and don't turn your back on it. Feeling that engaged fire inside of me again, reminding myself that I have that power, I have that goddess energy already. But yes, life, and sometimes you fall off track, but it's getting back to that little girl joy that Melinda has inside of her, or that Ellie has inside of her, and just bringing that fire and that light back to you, whether it's taking your mind off of a work situation, heartbreak, or a stumble in the road. It's like, don't let anything take your energy from you. So I think that was the biggest takeaway for me. It's like a reminder, like, you already got that goddess energy. Like, don't doubt it. Don't doubt yourself. You're worthy, and it's coming. You just have to believe in it.
I love it. I love it. What would you say is what you're most excited for moving forward from this experience?
I think I'm most excited to continuously think and nourish my desires. Like I obviously in the beginning couldn't even articulate like what my truest desires were. And so to like say them out loud and to be excited about them and to explore the why here today, and to be so deeply in my knowing of like, this is who I am, this is why I want this, and now I can like cultivate this and fortify this. And like I think that that's what I'm most excited about, seeing the changes from that perspective.
Beautiful.
Calling it in. Being able to not only protect it, because I loved how you used that analogy, you got to protect your business. Like if you let anything else in, like it's gonna fall apart, right? So I'm looking forward to honing in not only on the desires, but protecting that, like staying true to it. Nothing's gonna come in the little cracks because I need to be there. I need to be so aware of myself that the moment that something's coming in, it's like, no, get back to where you were. So knowing myself on a deeper level, to know when to shift, stay in that goddess, or flow a little bit to that masculine.
It's the balance.
The balance.
Okay, I'll ask one final question. If there was somebody that was on the fence about an immersion, what advice would you give them, or what would you say?
I would say to deeply ask yourself and your intuition, what do you deserve? What do you truly want? What do you desire? And what's going to get me there? And is this aligned with me truly? And be honest with yourself. And if there's that fear like, oh, I don't have enough money, or I can't make, it's like, let those fears go. Ask yourself, do you want this? Like, is this aligned with what you want? Then do it. And don't take a second to pause, because that's going to reflect in all areas of your life when you do that pause. It's like, decide what you want and take that action and come, because it's been life-changing for me, and I'm sure anyone who steps into this room is meant to be here. And you're always going to get what you were supposed to get, no matter what.
100%. If it feels good, lean into it. Answer that call. Like, the phone's ringing for a reason, and it's not your job to figure out why. But I can almost guarantee that you're not going to regret answering that call when you do go. So, immersion, retreat, get around powerful windows, surround yourself with VIPs, sit with the winners. It's a beautiful experience.
Well, thank you, ladies, so much for being here. And again, just for like always, one, being supportive, but always like supporting yourself and like investing in yourself by coming. Like that means more to me than anything else. Is like who you are at your core, like someone that invests in their self.
Yes.
Like that's priceless.
Thank you. Thank you for being our mirror.